Hello everyone, welcome to the reading. This reading will be about Harry Styles and Zoe Kravitz. Now then, I'm going to be seeing what's going on with their relationship. What's her intent? What's his intent? Does she love him? Does he love her? Right? We already got into some of their vibe in the previous reading I did for Harry Styles, like just a random reading before he was even engaged. And it talked about and kind of just like her energy in a way, right? So definitely watch that reading, right? It was a good reading, very insightful. But how I'm going to start this off is just by seeing what's the energy, what's just the general energy around these two people. What can I see? Oh, okay. The love card came out, the Ace of Cups. So I'm seeing love here, right? What else is going on? The King of Wands, he's really in his vibe. He's really in his mood, right? A mood of passion, sensuality. So I'm seeing that he is in love with the Ace of Cups. I'm seeing that he's feeling a sensual vibe with the King of Wands. He's also been making memories with her. Energy's telling me it's true. But we have a High Priestess here. I'm going to be seeing what's this High Priestess about. Not just that. Crowning this, we have the businessman, the King of Wands. What is this High Priestess about? What can we see? Is this a good High Priestess or is this a bad High Priestess? What can we see? What's going on with that? Okay. Oh, my bad, guys. The cards are upright. Like I meant to, yeah. So I'm not going to take that as reverse or anything. Sorry, I thought I had the card, the deck upright. My bad. But what I'm getting here is the Two of Wands so far, right? Making plans regarding the world, kind of spirituality, but then turning your back on the world. So I'm seeing, this is deep. I'm seeing a woman that's a worldly woman, but at the same time, she turns her back to the world and she focuses on the moon, the spiritual side of things. This is a woman that feels like she has mastery over the physical, over the earthly gains of the world, right? The earthly benefits, whatever you want to call it. She feels like she's mastered that. This is a woman focusing on spirituality now, right? At the same time, though, melancholic energy. And I think, if I'm right, I think it was Harry Styles in the reading where I said that there's a woman that, like, she's not always there for him when he needs her. If that was Harry Styles, I think it was, right? So here it is. It's coming out again. That this woman, she's not really there for him when he needs her. She has some sort of, I don't know, it's telling me mental inadequacies. It's just what I'm getting, right? In the form of some sort of like melancholic energy. And it's telling me she do. Where 1 minute, she's happy, she's enjoying the world. Then the next minute, it's like, oh, let me get into spirituality, right? Let me be more in tune with my spiritual self. But then some sort of depression happens. There's an energy here that's unstable. And I was saying this in the past. At the same time, she is a beautiful woman, and no, this isn't my opinion. I'm not saying she's ugly. I'm not saying she's beautiful, but it is what it is. The Queen of Wands, the King of Wands, they both represent a beautiful person, right? So this is a beautiful woman that gets what she wants at the end of the day, especially it's in the future slot. Do she have passion for this man? Yes, she actually does have passion for this man. But they're going to have to work things out. They're going to have to work things out with the temperance. This isn't something that's just a happy, uplifted situation. Yes, are they in love? Yes, is there passion here? Yeah, but at the same time, the temperance, they need to work things out is what I'm being told. Is there anything we can see about this High Priestess energy, right? That was a lot, but is there any more insights with that before I start asking questions? The Six of Cups, these are good friends, guys. Despite whatever anyone has to say about anything, she is actually friends with him. So even though she's not there for him, this is just real life, right? Things aren't just a fairy tale where people get it right, where people don't have certain things that they're dealing with. This is real life. So what I'm seeing here is a woman that is friends with this man. Now then, let's move that to the side and let me see. What's his intent with this woman? What can we see? What's this Harry Styles' intent with this woman? Interesting. I don't know, it's telling me he wants to do things for her as far as like business-wise. He sees the potential for her. He feels like she isn't exploiting sort of just like what's in her favor, from her beauty, from even a business perspective. He feels like she doesn't, I don't know, like she's not really monetized as far as like, that's just what's being told to me. Like she's not monetizing herself more. Like she can make more money, she can have more success, more abundance. But you see the necklace says chill. She's just a chill woman. She doesn't really get involved in all that. But he's trying to tell her that she had, and she's just telling me it's true, that I don't even know what she does, honestly. I don't know if she's Lenny Kravitz's daughter. Her name is Zoe Kravitz. I believe his name is Lenny Kravitz. So I don't know if like that's his daughter or what. But what I'm seeing here is that whatever she's into, whether, usually these people be models, I don't know what she does. She can make music. I don't know. He just feels like she has a lot of gifts and talents, and he's always trying to point that out. He's always trying to point that out to her and for her. What else? Judgment. He wants her to stop caring about what people think. Low key, this lady, she does have some sort of hang up. What can we see about this hang up? Yeah, it's interesting because whatever is going on, whether it be her family lineage, if she is the daughter of this guy, he feels like just exploit it. It is what it is. Whatever you can exploit, just exploit it. He feels like, again, she can have more gains. He's just like, don't care about what people think. Judgment isn't just karma. Judgment is people's perceptions, right? When people judge you, it's in reverse. He's like, screw what people have to say. Live your best life and just enjoy movement. He feels like she's not really enjoying life. Interesting. He wants her to be more worldly, but in like a positive way. At the same time, though, the King of Wands is sideways, right? Which represent, I get he has passion. This is what he has passion for. This worldly gain, all this making money and opportunities. Maybe she's just not that way. He needs to understand that because the card is sideways. So it represents either something's not right or something shady. It's not telling me shady because this is coming from a place of him trying to like have her have more. It's just that he needs to respect that she's just chill and she's not trying to take over the world, basically. Yeah, this isn't what she's into. She just doesn't, he feels like that's going to cure sort of like her depression or whatever she's dealing with, where she's not content. Again, depression, I'm just going to call it for what it is. Like this melancholic energy. He doesn't know that, or maybe he does, but he doesn't really fully understand or appreciate that she just put a death to all that. Like she just doesn't care. She might do it to survive, like the little things that she does do, but she really doesn't care about all this earthly stuff. Let me see. What is her, like, what is she trying to do with this guy? Like, what's going on with that? Okay. This woman, she does have an ambitious side, though. She has an ambitious side. It's telling me it's true. But she goes back and forth. Remember how I was telling you guys that I was getting a vibe like, okay, 1 minute she feels like she's on top of the world, like she can do whatever she wants as far as like in the earthly sense, but then it's like she turns her back to it and that she goes back and forth. That's what I'm seeing here. At the same time, she does understand that this man has connections. He's a big businessman, the king of coins. But what I'm seeing here with the lovers in reverse, and before I get to that, let me crown this spread and let me see what's in the bottom. Okay, so before I get to that, what's going on with this lovers? Why did the lovers come out in reverse? What's going on? Why did that lovers come out in reverse? The temperance, like I was telling you guys, they just have to work things out. They have to work things out. These people are not equally yoked. I'm going to just be real. The energies is telling me that this isn't something that the energies didn't bring these two together. These two are coming together based off of them being friends and their mutual attraction for each other. This isn't a blessed situation. I got to be real with you, right? You know how sometimes the universe like pulls you to someone. The universe didn't pull these two together. This is why they have to be patient with each other and they have to work things out. She's been praying for happiness. She's been praying for love and praying for completion with the star. At the same time, though, she keep going back with the earthly thing and the spiritual shit. She doesn't know if she wants to be, like a earthly woman living in earthly riches, or if she doesn't know if she wants that, or if she wants to be like a monk where she separates herself from the earthly riches and all that stuff. At the same time, though, this man is a strong businessman, and that's what's crowning this energy, right? He got Hollywood down pat. He understands it, like he gets it. People might say things like, even the reading, it was showing that Hollywood has done bad things to him. But if you think about it, he hasn't left it, right? He's still participating in it to some extent. What I'm seeing here is that that's his world. That's not her world. And it's gonna cause problems. And I'm not saying that she's not Hollywood, because again, I don't know what this lady do. But what I'm seeing here is that that's really his world. He really understands and appreciates that world more. But there's going to be problems coming up. Like, that's going to be what's simmering. This betrayal, this hurt. Who's going to be the one betraying? Is it going to be the man or the woman? What can we see? It's going to be her. She's going to end up betraying him. It is what it is. And I think this looks like her too. So what's the future of this situation? What can we see? I'm going to leave it there. Oh, this was a short reading. Okay. Is the future going to be of this situation? I don't know, guys. It's telling me that, I don't know, starting off, neither of them is going to be happy here. The Four of Cups, it's just like not being content in a way. But at the same time, this does speak of some sort of spiritual protection, actually, in this deck. But it's sideways, so it's saying it could go either way. Like, if they want this thing hard enough, there could be some sort of spiritual protection. But I don't know, this just isn't a blessed situation. I gotta be real with you. Maybe you guys don't like that, but it's just not a blessed situation. That's just what I'm seeing. It's gonna cause some pain. It's gonna cause some hurt. It's telling me this guy is far wiser and older than the years he's been on this earth, through his experiences and even his soul. So this is a man that does want love. What else can we see? How is this gonna go for them? What can we see? He's going to end up being defensive, though. And what's the final card? This money situation is going to be a problem. This money situation is always going to be a problem. Particularly this, like, Three of Pentacles here. Like, I don't know. Like, people in the industry, people he might work with, whoever, right? The people, his handlers, whatever you want to call it, right? Even friends, people that's even close to him, not just even business people. They're not going to support it after a while. It's going to disturb his, I don't know if it's telling me work progress. It's going to disturb his work progress, what he's building, what he likes to do. That this woman, it's a clash. He's oil and she's water. Like, it doesn't mix. That's just what I'm seeing. They just don't mix well. They might be friends. They need to stay friends. They don't need to actually make it happen. Not just that. He's not going to see the value with the relationship over time. It's telling me he's going to devalue her. Not just that. Again, a clash. And she's going to end up betraying him. Let me see. How is she going to betray him? Like, and why? How is she going to betray him and why? And then we're going to leave it there. How is she going to betray him and why? The Wheel of Fortune, she's not really an opportunist, but it's like, in a way, she is like an opportunist, right? This is like basically like the Wheel of Fortune vibes and shit, right? But it's like, it's a burden for her. You see this woman, how her back is? This is a burden. this Hollywood world of being relevant and all that, that's just what I'm seeing. Maybe she might be out and about in Hollywood and people might say, no, she likes Hollywood, she's a Hollywood woman. I don't know. It's telling me, no, that's not really in her soul. Whether or not if she makes the rounds or whatever, that she could actually be doing more, but she just hasn't really decided to do it. I'm seeing that that's going to be a burden for her. That will of Hollywood, that will of fortune, it's going to be an issue. Not just that, this man, he's very strategic. So it's like, if this man plays strategies and shit on how to be relevant in Hollywood, and we've seen this with him, from wearing the women clothing, like, I remember I didn't see the actual video, but I remember seeing a YouTube video title where it said that he's trying to capitalize off gay males by trying to pretend like he's gay. Like, he knows what he's doing. All that's strategic, guys. That's not, no straight nigga is going to just wake up and be like, okay, let me put on women clothes and let me try to act like I'm gay and I'm not gay, or maybe I'm bisexual and all. Like, no guy does that. That's all strategy. I'm seeing that he is shady with his strategy too. The card is sideways. This man isn't a saint. It is what it is. He's operating in Hollywood. I know that you guys are fans, but it is what it is. It just is what it is. What else can we see? All right. I don't know, guys. It's just not going to work. And, foxes have a thing to do with strategy, right? She's going to rebel against all his strategy. So that's really deep. You see how the fox is stabbed here? She's going to be turned off by him. She's not going to like that. This is already a problem for them because, like I said, like even early on in the reading, like he's trying to get her to be more, I guess, Hollywood and have her look at her opportunities and be like, oh, you can make more money. You can do all this stuff. You can capitalize off of your background, your heritage, whatever. But she's going to rebel against it. What's the final card? It's telling me take the bottom of the deck. Yeah, he's not going to be a saint either. He's not going to be a saint either because it's all about the money for him. This is a very money-hungry man, people. Maybe you don't like it, but it is what it is. He's a very money-hungry man, and he's stuck being this way, too. This is why he's trapped. He's stuck being a money-hungry person. I just, it's no point to be stupid about it. It just is what it is. This man, all he cares about is the money. That's all he cares about, the money and the success. And it makes him a bit ruthless. It's telling me this has been a lot of his problems as far as love and romance. Trying to find balance with this Hollywood. Trying to balance out his hunger for money, his greed. But his greed always overcomes. That's why it's in the bottom as far as what's simmering. He's too greedy. He needs to stop being greedy. He needs to, so this is why she's going to be betraying him. It's because he's too greedy. He's too money hungry. He's too much of a strategist. It is what it is. Peace and abundance. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this reading. Take care.